Are you ready?
From the Pete Taronis Gym in Carbondale, Adams Cable Sports presents Lackawanna League Boys Basketball. And tonight in a crossover matchup, it's the Warriors of Elk Lake and the Chargers of Carbondale area. All brought to you tonight by Adams Cable Service, by the Comfort Doctors, T.E. Spall & Son Heating and Cooling, NJS Systems and Controls, Route 6 Mayfield, by your local Napa Auto Parts store, Talkin' Auto Supply, Beston's Auto Body and Collision Center, Tom's Floor Shop, your first step to a beautiful home, Main Street Childs, Lawrence A. Gabriel Funeral Home and Cremation Services Incorporated, with locations at 74 North Main Street and 2 Hospital Street, by McGovern Insurance Agency, and your starting lineups presented today by the Roselle Department Store. With Glenn Muskowski, Nick Homick, and Kyle Kemmerer in the Adams Cable studio, I'm Steve Young. Great to have you on board tonight for Lackawanna League Boys Basketball. And in this crossover match, it's Elk Lake and Carbondale, as the Elk Lake Warriors will come into today's action with a record of 10 wins and 9 losses. In second half play in Division 4, they are 1-3. They wrapped up the first half in Division 4 with a record of 4 wins and 2 losses. And for Carbondale area, they will also come into today's action with a record of 10 wins and 9 losses in Division 3. In the second half, they are 3-1. They wrapped up the first half with a record of 2 wins and 4 losses. And Glenn, here tonight, we have 2 teams on the floor rich in basketball tradition.
Boy, they certainly are. You go back to Pete Taronis and Red Wallace. You don't have to say anything else when it comes to basketball. State championships in both schools, girls and boys. It's just absolutely terrific. Steve, I like Carbondale. I like the way Carbondale's been playing the last 3 games. They finishing the games. Last week they had 5 guys that played 4 of them. There's 5 starters, did everything well. 2 guys scoring. Rumford in 3 steals that were major points. Plus they scored. They just did it right. They finished the games. They're 3-1, ready to go.
Well, they have won their last 3 ball games over Dunmore, Old Forge, and Lakeland. And for the Warriors of Elk Lake, they will come in losing their last 2 to Montrose 60-57 and to Susquehanna 56-38. But earlier in the year, after losing their first 4, they went on a 6-game winning streak over Northeast Bradford, Blue Ridge, Susquehanna, Sayre, Blue Ridge once again, and Mountain View. So kind of a streaky team. Kind of a streaky team like Carbondale area. And here tonight, they will go head-to-head as the Carbondale area Chargers coming off of a win over Lakeland, 50-43. They'll be back in league play coming up on February 13th against Riverside, and that will be a key matchup for Carbondale.
Depending on how they do here, if they win this game, if they can beat Riverside on Tuesday, after first of all do the job here tonight,
right,
they will be playing probably, it's a possibility unless Holy Cross gets beat, Holy Cross for the second half championship, which is
at Holy Cross.
At Holy Cross, which is no easy task, to say the least. But again, I like the way they're playing.
And for Elk Lake, they will be in action again in league play coming up on February 13th as they will be on the road at Forest City. A girls' game took place before the start of the varsity game here tonight in boys action, and Carbondale area defeated Elk Lake 61-38. This will be the second meeting between these 2 teams. They got going. First game of the season back in December, and it was Carbondale defeating Elk Lake 70-49. Carbondale got out to a big 23-5 first quarter lead. They led 46-18 at the half. And it was Selitsky and Monarchuk in double figures. Bobby Selitsky with 24, Monarchuk with 13. Rayan had 16 and Arnold 11 for Elk Lake.
Well, Steve, if you look at, as I said, the game they played against Lakeland, Selitsky had a tough first half. Came back, scored 10 points, most of them in the second half. Mike Zazera rebounding to the hilt, scored a lot of some points there. Monarchuk, who's always a streak shooter, we always talk about if he gets hot. Then you had Bailey Rumford defensively, as I said, 3 big steals in a crucial part of the game. And And in Pat Durkin, once they start fronting the big guy for Lakeland, he didn't score very many points in the second half. So they all played their role. They did a great job, and that's why that's why they have 3 wins in a row.
We will go to a break, and when we return, more pregame highlights on today's Lackawanna League boys basketball matchup between Elk Lake and Carbondale on Adams Cable High School basketball.
There's some cool new stuff out there. Cars that drive themselves, phones that talk to us.
There's a cafe behind you.
And now TV everywhere. That's right, lucky Adams Cable Service customer. Now you can watch channels from your TV package just about anywhere on just about any device. Catch your favorites in the waiting room, coffee shop, break room, the airport, wherever. TV everywhere. It's a cool extra service for no extra cost. Visit adamscable.com and sign up today.
Too hot? Just call Spall. Too cold? Just call Spall. TE Spall & Son, where you'll always get our upfront pricing. Plus, now through Wednesday, own a new energy-saving AC system for just $2.84 a day with our exclusive guarantee. Plus, get 0% financing.
We called Spall, and not only do we save a lot of money,
but they're a name that you can trust. They get the job done fast, and they get it done right.
Just call Spall or see us now at callspall.com.
What does it mean to be an expert? Does it mean getting the job done right? Or being able to pinpoint a problem and quickly find a solution? Whatever the meaning, the team in NJS are your experts in hydraulic and pneumatic components. So whether you need a custom hose built on the spot or a cylinder repaired from the ground up, the experts at NJS are there when you need them. And with the area's largest hose and fittings warehouse, NJS has thousands of the parts you need in stock and ready to go. NJS Route 6 Mayfield, online at njsco.com. NJS is proud to call this area home and proud to sponsor our area athletes on Adams Cable Channel 7. In Carbondale for Adams Cable High School basketball in this Lackawanna League boys basketball crossover between Elk Lake and Carbondale area. Chargers, of course, in Division 3, Elk Lake in Division 4. And Elk Lake is coached by Richard Emmons in his second year. He took over for John Renero, and Carbondale area, of course, is coached by Landon Gabriel in his 11th year here at Carbondale. Richard Emmons, of course, played for the Elk Lake Warriors in his day, teaches at Susquehanna, so he had a bit of a long day here at Glen. Put in a day of teaching, and then the ride through the snow to get here at the basketball game. So he teaches at Susquehanna and coaches here at Elk Lake.
It's not fun either, riding on those buses in the snow, cold weather. Did it for 26 years. Boy, that takes a toll on you.
And I had the opportunity to have a chat with assistant coach Ray Lasher, who played for Elk Lake back in the early 70s. He played between Jim Wallace and between Bob Stevenson.
Well, there are two names. You play in between those guys. That's when Elk Lake was rolling back in those days.
Yeah, when they had Jimmy Wallace back in 1969 and Bob Stevenson in the 70s.
Yeah, Jimmy Wallace, ironically, played with me. When I was a senior, Jimmy Wallace was a freshman. And he played that year for us, and he really did a good job in the second half of the season for us. Then he played another year, and then they moved to Elk Lake, and the rest is history.
So it's Elk Lake and Carbondale area about to go head-to-head here tonight in Carbondale. And now your starting lineups brought to you by the Roselle Department Store in Carbondale, where the annual winter clearance event is now underway with incredible savings up to 40% on all remaining winter apparel to make way for the latest in spring fashion. Roselle offers an extensive selection of school uniforms for Carbondale area, Lakeland, Forest City, LaSalle Academy, Holy Cross, Valley View, and Mid-Valley. They also provide prompt laundry and dry cleaning services. Will you be attending a wedding, a high school prom, or a special occasion? Let the experience of Sam Kalura provide you with a look that complements your style in a perfectly tailored tuxedo by Sarno & Son. For unsurpassed quality, style, and value, you can always rely on the Roselle Department Store, where Sam and the staff are proud to present your starting lineups for today's game between the Warriors of Elk Lake and the Carbondale area Chargers here at the Pete Turonis Gym in Carbondale. Now we'll turn things over to public address announcer Carm Perry for your starting lineups.
gentlemen, and welcome to Carbondale Memorial Gymnasium for the second half of tonight's senior night basketball doubleheader. Carbondale would like to remind you that this is a smoke-free campus. Please, no smoking on campus. We would also like to remind you that profanity, grating remarks, and intimidating actions directed at officials or competitors will not be tolerated, and with grounds for removal from Carbondale. Please do not bring into the gymnasium any type of noisemakers or signs. Spectators are not allowed to enter the competition area during warm-ups or while the contest is being conducted. And please do not bring food or drinks into the gymnasium. Thank you for your cooperation in the promotion of good sportsmanship at tonight's event. And now for tonight's starters. First for the visiting Elk Lake Warriors. Senior number 3, Ryan. Junior number 11, Kevin Albano. Senior number 14, Kobe James. Senior number 20, Drew Arnold. And junior number 21, Nate Preston. Elk Lake is coached by Rich Hemmings, assisted by Ray Lashley. And now, for your Carbondale Area Chargers. Junior number 22, Matt Durkin. Junior number 24, Mikey Zazera. And your senior starters, number 15, Bailey Rumford. Number 32, Andrew Bernardczyk. And number 35, Bobby Solitsky. Carbondale is coached by Lanny Gabriel, assisted by Tom Morrow, Larry Gabriel III, and Mike Murphy. Tonight's officials are Jack Gaffney, Chris Thomas, and Derek Kozar. At this time, will you please rise and remove your caps for the national anthem, sung tonight by Junior Rory Nisco.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
It's time for basketball here in Carbondale at the Pete Taronis Gym and this Lackawanna League Boys basketball crossover matchup, Elk Lake and Carbondale area.
Steve, when I was speaking to the coaches before the game, they said the first game that they played probably in the first half was their best half of shooting all year. This is for Carbondale, of course. So they're going to have to continue that and start off a little bit better than they did against Lakeland the other day, because they struggled a little bit in that first half. Hopefully they'll get going and they will come up with a big victory for them.
Drew Arnold will be at the center court circle along with Mike Cesara. And here we go with high school basketball, the Warriors and the Chargers. And Bobby Solitsky will control the opening tip, and Carbondale will shoot at the basket to our right.
Man-to-man for Elk Lake.
And Durkin They'll work the basketball with a right-hand dribble in. A lot of traffic now as Selitsky drives, dishes off. Monarchuk from downtown. And Carbondale has a 3-0 lead.
So you want to see what Andrew Monarchuk, he gets the first one. He may get 2 or 3 more.
Kobe Jane, the senior forward, will direct traffic. Now Valvano will look inside. Jane in the paint. Nice move off the turnaround.
Oh.
Perfect.
A double pump.
3-2 as Elk Lake answers with a deuce. Now Carbondale in its half-court offense. Selitsky defended by Preston. Zazera will take control. Rumford. Durkin around the perimeter. And they'll kick it back outside. Rumford from downtown misfires, and Ryan rebounds for Elk Lake. In transition, Jane will kick it back outside, and Preston will launch a 3. Short, the ball is tipped away. Touched last by the Warriors and Drew Arnold. Carbondale will inbound the basketball with 6:40 to play here in the first quarter, leading 3-2.
I think if you want to try to post up Bobby Selitsky inside if you can. But he's got to get the ball from the wing.
Selitsky gets it back, puts it up, and draws the foul. Nate Preston called for the personal. That's his first and the team's first. Bobby Selitsky on the stripe for the Chargers, shooting at 64% from the line. Carbondale as a team at 60%. And the Chargers have a 4-2 advantage. Great to have all of the listeners and viewers on board tonight from the Elk Lake area, Glenn.
Well, that plus the fact that they have a nice crowd here considering the weather.
There's a great turnout.
But I'm not surprised, Steve. I'm really not surprised because they've always had a great
fan base. A lot of loyal fans from Elk Lake. As the Warriors now trailing 5-2. Will work it on the far side. Preston with an open look. And Monarchuk has it for the Chargers. In transition, Monarchuk will pop a 3. Short, and Elk Lake has it. Nate Preston quickly across midcourt for the Warriors. The pass is intercepted by Zazera, and he will lay it in with the right hand. And Carbondale has a 7-2 lead with under 6 minutes to play first quarter. Elk Lake will give it to Kobe Jane. They'll kick it back outside, and Valvano will take control. Tries to find Jane on a cut to the basket, and they throw it away.
Well, even if he got it, what would he have done with it going to the baseline?
There's a timeout on the court. Carbondale leads Elk Lake 7-2 on Adams Cable High School basketball.
Tonkin Auto Supply, your Napa dealer in Carbondale, has been serving the area for over 36 years with the largest inventory of automotive replacement parts and accessories. Experience Napa know-how with knowledgeable customer service from Glenn Garth and the staff at Tonkin Auto Supply in Carbondale. Your Napa know-how, folks.
Napa know-how. Napa know-how. Napa know-how. Napa know-how.
And the Chargers will inbound the basketball. Now Rumford will give it up to Durkin.
Oh, missed him.
Sarah looking inside for Monarchuk. Just couldn't get the ball in the paint. Now they get it into Monarchuk off the turnaround. Won't fall, and Elk Lake comes up with the rebound. In transition, Valvano to Ryan. He'll fire up the shot. It won't fall. The rebound by Jane, and the shot is blocked. Jane gets it back. He'll kick it back out, and they'll reset it. Ryan on a drive to the basket has it knocked away. And in transition, here is Selitsky in a crowd. Lost it, and Elk Lake will not get it back. Carbondale will dish it inside to Selitsky for 2. Carbondale is out to a 9-2 lead. Elk Lake putting on a fast break, and they turn it over. Carbondale out to the big lead here early in the first quarter. That's exactly what happened in their first matchup as they got out to a 23-5 first quarter lead.
And it's in the first 3.5 minutes, it seems like Carbondale's a little bit more physical than Elk Lake.
Selitsky gives it up, and it's Monarchuk on the wing. Cesara dishes off. Carbondale working the ball around the perimeter. Patient offensively, leading 9-2 as we near 4 minutes to play first quarter. Cesara posting up. Shot won't fall. Good job defensively by the Warriors. Here comes Elk Lake with the basketball. Ryan will give it up. They'll go in the corner to Valvano. Now Ryan looks inside. And on the drive to the basket, shots
block.
rejected. Follow-up won't fall by Arnold. And Carbondale has the rebound as Mike Cesaro will bring the ball across midcourt. Rumford inside. Cesaro missed it off the glass. Put back by Durkin, won't fall. Cesaro once again draws the foul.
Carbondale's going hard to the boards. Mike Cesaro, he must have had 10 rebounds last game, and he could really elevate. So that's a very positive thing for them.
Gives Carbondale a 10-2 lead. He is a 63% free throw shooter. Personal foul is on Kobe Jane, his first and the team's second. And the second shot rolls off the iron, and Joe McAleer has the rebound. In transition, Preston fires up a shot. It won't fall. And Selitsky will take control now for Carbondale area. Outlet pass to Cesara. And Monarchuk with the ball tipped. Here comes Elk Lake trailing 10-2. Fast break. They go to Preston for the layup. Off the iron. Won't fall. And Selitsky will set it up for the Chargers. Rumford in the corner will fire it back outside to Noah Morrow, wearing number 10, who's in the ball game.
They get set up again. Carbondale will get their offense set.
Morrow thought about a shot from the perimeter. Now Monarchuk drives, comes up short on a drive to the basket. In transition, ball was intercepted by Selitsky. Selitsky in the lane, kicks it back outside. Carbondale getting a little bit sloppy right now, and they turn it over.
They're getting tired. They missed about 3 or 4 easy layups now because they're not going up strong. They're just kind of looking for the foul. Don't look for the foul. The foul comes, just make the shot.
Carbondale 10, Elk Lake 2. As we near 2 minutes to play, first quarter. Great to have you with us on Adams Cable as Selitsky lays it off the glass and it won't fall.
That's 5 layups they missed already.
Now Ryan on the right wing drives and draws the foul inside. Keegan Durkin is in the ball game for Carbondale, wearing number 25.
Shooting foul on number 25, Keegan Durkin.
And he picks up the personal foul. That's his first, team's first. Reardon Ryan, 5'10" senior guard on the stripe, averaging 18 points a ball game. And shooting at 53% from the stripe this year. Elk Lake as a team shooting at 53%. Second shot rims out. Rebound Monarchuk. Fast break. Down they go tomorrow. Back outside. Rumford double team. And there's a ball tipped. Opportunity now for the Warriors and McAleer, and he scores. Joe McAleer, the junior forward, narrows the deficit to 5 points, and Elk Lake now trails 10-5. Rumford, defended by Hunsinger. Long outside shot, won't fall. And Elk Lake in transition ball. Rumford with a great defensive play to knock it away. And here is a flip to Keegan Durkin. Carbondale loses it. And as they come the other way, Elk Lake in transition, trying to get something going. Ryan will fire a long three and knocks it down. That was a 25-footer, Glenn.
Well, there's the guy you have to play. If he's out 10, be 9.5. If he's out 20, be out 19.5.
It's a 2-point game. Carbondale leading 10-8 with under 1 minute to play in the first quarter here in Carbondale. Monarchuk, long three, got it. 13-8 the Chargers. Now Elk Lake looking to answer. Ryan on the perimeter. Hunsinger will bounce pass it.
Oh, there's a name from the past in Elk Lake, Hunsinger.
No doubt about it. As Rumford picks up a loose basketball, Rumford will give it to Monarchuk. They're looking for Durkin, knocked away by Elk Lake and Vanderfelts.
Carbondale's trying to force the ball in there too much. Just back it out, take a look. Get 25 seconds. Run the clock out, get a shot at the end.
Cesaro on the inbound, defended by McAleer. Inbound, it goes to Durkin, missed it.
That's the 7th layup.
They are having a tough night with layups thus far. 13-8, Elk Lake trails with 13 seconds left first quarter. Ryan looking to drive to the basket. 8 seconds on the clock. Ryan in traffic goes up, lays it in with 4 seconds left. And it's 13-10, and that will bring an end to the first quarter of play here in Carbondale with the Chargers leading the Warriors 13-10 on Adams Cable High School Basketball.
When your car does this. Call us first.
Every job is perfect or it doesn't leave the shop. That's the motto at Beston's Auto Body and Collision Center in Carbondale. In an accident, remember, it is your car and your choice to choose your repair center. Call Beston's Auto Body and Collision Center in Carbondale, well known for integrity, safety, and craftsmanship. For more information concerning your rights and the 10 things you need to know before having your car repaired, go to their website, bestonsautobody.com. Good luck to all area teams from Tony, Mike, Jeff, and the staff at Beston's Auto Body and Collision Center, Gordon Avenue, Carbondale. If you've been dreaming about modernizing your living space, Tom's Floor Shop in Childs is ready to make those dreams a reality. Tom's Floor Shop offers a wide variety of name-brand carpeting, hardwood, laminate, vinyl, ceramic tile, and professional installation. Style your home in contemporary elegance and classic beauty with a personalized touch by Tom's Floor Shop. All roads lead to where great floors begin at Tom's Floor Shop, exit 6 off the Casey Highway in Childs.
Second quarter getting underway here in Carbondale as the Chargers lead by 3 over the Warriors, 13-10. Elk Lake will go to work in its half-court offense as Reardon Ryan will set it up. Preston will take control now for Elk Lake. Valvano goes on the left side. Valvano, long three, off the mark, won't fall. The rebound and the putback by Ryan, no good. And Selitsky collects the carom for the Chargers. Selitsky will fire it near side. Morrow sees an opening, goes to the basket and scores. Noah Morrow, the 5'10 junior, scores a deuce for the Chargers, and it's a 5-point lead, 15-10. Now Elk Lake patient offensively with Valvano giving it up near side to Preston. Look inside for Arnold. They'll keep it going. Arnold gets it back. Off the turnaround. Yes! Drew Arnold, the senior forward, knocks down a deuce, and it's 15-12. As the Warriors trail, they are averaging 53 a ball game while giving up 55. As Carbondale almost lost it. Durkin will give it up to Morrow. Cesara surveys the defense of Elk Lake. Durkin in a lot of traffic. Oh, he went up and around Kobe Jane for the bucket. 17-12.
That was just a good, strong move by Pat.
Jane with the basketball in the corner. He'll direct some traffic now. We have a timeout called by Elk Lake with 6:14 to play here in the first half, and Carbondale leads it 17-12 on Adams Cable High.
The Gabriel family and the staff at Lawrence A. Gabriel Funeral Home and Cremation Services Incorporated of Carbondale send best wishes to our local athletes and teams for a successful season. In your time of need, call 282-1219 for the ultimate in professional service from Lawrence A. Gabriel Funeral Home and Cremation Services Incorporated, 74 North Main Street and 2 Hospital Street, Carbondale.
Insurance is more than just a policy. It's knowing that you are properly covered to protect all the assets you have worked so hard to acquire over the years. For over 50 years, McGovern Insurance has fulfilled the needs and expectations of families and businesses in the greater Carbondale area. McGovern Insurance Agency specializes in auto, home, commercial, and life insurance. Call for a competitive quote and superior service at 282-1170. Your protection comes first at McGovern Insurance Agency, 26th Avenue, Carbondale. After the timeout, Elk Lake will go to work with the basketball, and good defensive play by Bailey Rumford to knock it away.
I mean, he had 3 plays just like that in crucial, and like as I said, in crucial parts of the game, last game, and he almost had a 4th one, and it's a breakaway also.
6 minutes left in the first half, 17-12. The Chargers lead the Warriors. Elk Lake and Valvano almost losing it. Valvano trying to get the ball inside. It was tipped, and Zazera has it. In transition, the no-look pass, Menarchuk for 3. And it's 20-12, Carbondale. You get Menarchuk on fire, and
yeah, he has
when he
3
gets the
already.
hot hand, he will burn you.
He has 3 already.
Preston drives to the basket and scores for the Warriors. And they answer with a bucket. It's 20-14. Now Carbondale will go to work with Adam Rossetti in the ballgame wearing number 14. Keegan Durkin, no, Carbondale loses it right in front of the Elk Lake bench, and Ray Lasher in his second year as assistant coach. Now Elk Lake will set it up. A drive to the basket. Reardon, Ryan, bucket's good, and the foul.
He's a player.
Well, he's averaging 18 a ball game, and when you take a look at Bobby Solitsky, he's averaging 14 a ball game, second in Division III in scoring in the Lackawanna League for the Chargers. Couple of good scorers out on the floor. Keegan Durkin drives, and Elk Lake will be called for the foul. Kobe Jane called for the personal, his second, team's third. And Rossetti will give it up. Keegan Durkin dishes off. This will be Morrow knocking down a 3.
Nope, that's Rossetti.
Oh, let's check
Adam,
that.
yep, Adam.
Rossetti. And off the iron, no good. And in transition, here is Zazera putting on the brakes. They'll reset the offense as Rumford will drive, sees an opening, and scores. Bailey Rumford didn't waste any time as he saw the lane was wide open, took it to the basket, and Carbondale has a 25-16 advantage. Ryan lost the basketball. Rossetti now for Carbondale will fire across court. Carbondale will set it up.
Get some movement. They got a man. You got to get some screens here.
Keegan Durkin driving in a lot of traffic right now, and Rossetti will drain a 3. Adam Rossetti, 5'9" junior guard, gives Carbondale, let's check that, it's a 2-pointer.
No, it's a 3, but it's a second one.
It's a second one, okay, 28-16. There's an open look by Drew Arnold. Won't fall, it's off the mark. And Carbondale will keep it going. How about that job by Bailey Rumford to keep it from being a backcourt violation?
Yep.
Keegan Durkin from downtown. Ball's rebounded by Ryan. And here comes Elk Lake. Down by 12 with 3:21 to play in the first half. And there's a 3-point bomb by Ryan.
Well, you have to play him. You cannot relax on him at all. He'll fire it from anywhere.
Now Carbondale area with Bailey Rumford and Rossetti setting it up. We're working into Zazera. This is Rossetti with a jump shot that won't fall. Long down court pass. Here's Jane to the basket. Can't convert on the layup. Rumford down to Keegan Durkin for an easy pair. 30-19. Now the Warriors with Nate Preston setting it up. Looking for a little give and go.
Well, that was there, just a lousy pass.
Carbondale 30, Elk Lake 19.
It's hard to pick a ball up when it's at your foot on a bounce pass, and when you're going full speed. And because he did go back door and he was wide open, just a miscommunication with the pass.
And Rumford will call out the play to his offense. Onarchuk defended by McAleer. Pass inside, intercepted by Elk Lake. Here's Valvano going to Rumford. Offensive foul. Bailey Rumford took a shot.
Again, playing the defense. Threw the ball away, hustled back. It's all you want from him. There's the turnovers happen, but if you can get back and do that, you're helping your team tremendously.
First personal foul on Kevin Valvano. And the fourth team foul. 2:15 left in the first half. Great to have you with us tonight for Adams Cable High School basketball in this Lackawanna League boys crossover matchup. Durkin will give it up. And Archuk. Outside they go. Rossetti drives, scoop shot. Ball's rebounded by McAleer, and here comes Elk Lake. Ryan looking for a screen, pull-up jumper.
Good box out by Durkin.
Good job
Great
by
box
Carbondale.
out.
And we have a timeout called by Carbondale area with 1:37 to play here in the first half as the Chargers lead it 30-19 on Adams Cable High School basketball.
There's some cool new stuff out there. Cars that drive themselves, phones that talk to us.
There's a cafe behind you.
And now TV everywhere. That's right, lucky Adams Cable Service customer. Now you can watch channels from your TV package just about anywhere on just about any device. Catch your favorites in the waiting room, coffee shop, break room, the airport, wherever. TV everywhere. It's a cool extra service for no extra cost. Visit adamscable.com and sign up today.
As Bailey Rumford, 5'9" senior guard, will set things up. Parent-senior night recognition ceremony between games as Bobby Selitsky goes with a short jumper and scores to make it 32-19.
Well, that was a nice play. You had Menarcher coming around for the three, and he doesn't get it. Here comes Selitsky off the double screen and gets the ball right in the lane. Beautiful play.
Hunsinger works the ball inside. Vanderfelt's in the paint. Off the back iron, it won't fall. Touched last by the Warriors. Let's check it by the Chargers. And Elk Lake will inbound the basketball as Ryan will put it in play along the baseline. Vanderfelt's gives it up. Preston in traffic, knocked away.
Watch the inbounds. Watch the inbounder.
Yep. Now Elk Lake with Preston, defended by Durkin and Selitsky. Inside they go to McAleer. He hit the deck, kicks it outside, and they score as Hunsinger knocks it down to make it 32-21.
And being in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, good job. Go ahead and keep it going.
Yep.
Final 30 seconds of the first half here in Carbondale. Selitsky, left-hand dribble, defended by Preston. Carbondale area now with 15 seconds on the clock. Time remaining in the first half. Selitsky surveys the defense of Elk Lake. 6 on the clock. Selitsky in the lane. He's going to have to put it up. Little fade away. Didn't get it to fall. Elk Lake has it, and that will bring an end to the first half of today's Lackawanna League Boys Basketball Crossover, with Carbondale area leading Elk Lake 32-21 here on Adams Cable High School Basketball.
There's some cool new stuff out there. Cars that drive themselves, phones that talk to us.
There's a cafe behind you.
And now TV everywhere. That's right, lucky Adams Cable Service customer. Now you can watch channels from your TV package just about anywhere on just about any device. Catch your favorites in the waiting room, coffee shop, break room, the airport, wherever. TV everywhere. It's a cool extra service for no extra cost. Visit adamscable.com and sign up today.
Too hot? Just call Spall. Too cold? Just call Spall. TE Spall and Son, where you'll always get our upfront pricing. Plus, now through Wednesday, own a new energy-saving AC system for just $2.84 a day with our exclusive guarantee. Plus, get 0% financing.
We called Spall, and not only do we save a lot of money,
But they're a name that you can trust. They get the job done fast, and they get it done right.
Just call Spall or see us now at callspall.com.
Insurance is more than just a policy. It's knowing that you are properly covered to protect all the assets you have worked so hard to acquire over the years. For over 50 years, McGovern Insurance has fulfilled the needs and expectations of families and businesses in the greater Carbondale area. McGovern Insurance Agency specializes in auto, home, commercial, and life insurance. Call for a competitive quote and superior service at 282-1170. Your protection comes first at McGovern Insurance Agency, 26th Avenue, Carbondale. If you've been dreaming about modernizing your living space, Tom's Floor Shop in Childs is ready to make those dreams a reality. Tom's Floor Shop offers a wide variety of name-brand carpeting, hardwood, laminate, vinyl, ceramic tile, and professional installation. Style your home in contemporary elegance and classic beauty with a personalized touch by Tom's Floor Shop. All roads lead to where great floors begin at Tom's Floor Shop, exit 6 off the Casey Highway in Childs.
When your car does this, call us first.
Every job is perfect or it doesn't leave the shop. That's the motto at Beston's Auto Body and Collision Center in Carbondale. In an accident, remember, it is your car and your choice to choose your repair center. Call Beston's Auto Body and Collision Center in Carbondale, well known for integrity, safety, and craftsmanship. For more information concerning your rights and the 10 things you need to know before having your car repaired, go to their website, bestonsAutobody.com. Good luck to all area teams from Tony, Mike, Jeff, and the staff at Beston's Auto Body and Collision Center, Gordon Avenue, Carbondale. Tonkin Auto Supply, your Napa dealer in Carbondale, has been serving the area for over 36 years with the largest inventory of automotive replacement parts and accessories. Experience Napa know-how with knowledgeable customer service from Glenn Garth and the staff at Tonkin Auto Supply in Carbondale. Your Napa know-how folks.
Napa know-how, Napa know-how, Napa know-how, Napa know-how.
The Gabriel family and the staff at Lawrence A. Gabriel Funeral Home and Cremation Services Incorporated of Carbondale send best wishes to our local athletes and teams for a successful season. In your time of need, call 282-1219 for the ultimate in professional service from Lawrence A. Gabriel Funeral Home and Cremation Services Incorporated, 74 North Main Street and 2 Hospital Street, Carbondale. What does it mean to be an expert? Does it mean getting the job done right? Or being able to pinpoint a problem and quickly find a solution? Whatever the meaning, the team at NJS are your experts in hydraulic and pneumatic components. So whether you need a custom hose built on the spot or a cylinder repaired from the ground up, the experts at NJS are there when you need them. And with the area's largest hose and fittings warehouse, NJS has thousands of the parts you need in stock and ready to go. NJS, Route 6 Mayfield, online at njsco.com. NJS is proud to call this area home and proud to sponsor our area athletes on Adams Cable Channel 7.
And for Elk Lake, they've got to put a little bit more pressure on Carbondale too. They've got to get some turnovers for Carbondale and make it a little bit tougher for them to score.
As Elk Lake back out on the floor for the start of third quarter action, along with the Carbondale area Chargers. Carbondale will have the ball to start the second half as Andrew Monarchuk will put the ball in play. Here we go. We are underway as Bailey Rumford will set things up. Cesara gives it up to Durkin. Durkin defended by Jane. Inside they go to Cesara. They'll kick it back outside. Monarchuk with an open look. Off the front iron, no good. Put back by Durkin, no good. Rebound, and the follow-up won't fall. Players battle for it. Selitsky puts it up. He misses, and Elk Lake has the rebound as Jane clears the boards for the Warriors. Now they look inside. Arnold bounce passes. They get it to Jane. He goes up with the shot. It won't fall. Ball is tipped. Who has it? Valvano gets it back, knocked away by Selitsky. They'll reset it. Ryan couldn't pull the trigger. He'll bring it back out. That's better. And Valvano and company trying to get the ball along the baseline, and they turn it over.
Stepped on the line.
Glenn, while we have the opportunity, I would like to wish Bobby Selitsky's mom, Karen, a very happy birthday. Coming up on February 13th. Happy birthday, Karen.
Very nice.
And they go right to Bobby. Low post. He puts up the shot off the mark. The follow-up inside by Cesara, and he's fouled.
Fouls on number 21, Nate Preston.
As you can hear, Preston called for the foul, and Mike Cesara on the stripe for Carbondale area. And he gives the Chargers a 33-21 lead. Well, Elk Lake went to the state title game, Glenn, 3 times in 1969, 1977, and 1982. They won it in 69, 71-52 over Laurel Valley. They defeated Shanksville in 77, Shanksville, Stony Creek, 94-60. And in 82, they lost the state title game to Monaca, 57-48. So a lot of trips to the state title game as Elk Lake answers with a basket. It's a 10-point lead for the Chargers, 33-23. Of course, in 69, Jim Wallace, their leader. 1965-69 as Selitsky drives, and that's an offensive foul as Carbondale turns it over.
That was a good defensive move.
Wallace with 87 games played, 2,338 points, and averaged about 27 points a ball game for Elk Lake. As the Warriors now trailing by 10 will look to narrow the deficit right here. As Preston will look inside and slow things down. Preston defended by Selitsky. Jane, spin move, goes to the basket, and a nice touch by Kobe Jane.
You can't let somebody make all those moves out in front without putting a body on them.
Inside they go to Bailey Rumford for 2 as Carbondale increases its lead back to 10 points, 35-25. Now Elk Lake going to work in its half-court offense. They work it on the near side. Preston open, short on the jump shot. Preston will bring it back outside. As Elk Lake is down by 10, he sees an opening and the ball is rejected by Selitsky, but inside, Kobe Jane, the 6'2" senior, scores for the Warriors, and it's 35-27. Durkin now will kick it back outside. Durkin gets it back along the left wing and will reset it.
It's in movement. Give it to him. Give it to him.
Here is Cesara. And they look inside. Ball is tipped, and Elk Lake has it. Here they go on the fast break. Valvano behind the back, up with the shot. Too heavy. Selitsky has the rebound. He wants to go coast to coast. Gets it to Cesara for the layup. The lead is back to 10, 37-27 Carbondale.
You can't. It's hard to make a pass to the.
Selitsky having a good night defensively as he knocks the ball away.
He has blocked some shots out there tonight. Timing is perfect.
Well, you talk about Elk Lake and their success back in 1977 in the Class A state championship game. What a night Bob Stevenson had as he scored 55 points, had 18 rebounds and 10 assists as Bailey Rumford scores a bucket for Carbondale to give the Chargers a 39-27 advantage. Elk Lake during Stevenson's junior and senior years, 61-6. Quite a run. We have a timeout on the court called by, I believe, Carbondale or Elk Lake.
Elk Lake.
If you've been dreaming about modernizing your living space, Tom's Floor Shop in Childs is ready to make those dreams a reality. Tom's Floor Shop offers a wide variety of name brand carpeting, hardwood, laminate, vinyl, ceramic tile, and professional installation. Style your home in contemporary elegance and classic beauty with a personal touch by Tom's Floor Shop. All roads lead to where great floors begin at Tom's Floor Shop, exit 6 off the Casey Highway in Childs. Well, Glenn, we were talking about free throw shooting, and we talk about it so often. In the second round of the state playoffs back in 1977, Bob Stevenson went to the free throw line against Darby Township 30 times, converted on 26 of 30.
And was that game down in the CYC in a snowstorm?
I believe it might have been. That's 87%, Glenn.
Well, not bad. Not bad.
Not bad for a big guy, right?
Oh, my gosh. He was a player, though.
I saw him play at the old Carbondale CYC. I only saw him play once. I don't remember the opponent. But, boy, was it a thrill. You know, he was that presence under the boards and wore the headband.
And he can go outside, too.
Yes, oh, yes.
And handle the ball. When they had back in the day, Steve, when they had the Dream Games and they had the 4 leagues, the Susquehanna, the Lackawanna.
There's a good shot by Zazera.
When the Wayne League and the Lackawanna North and South.
Right.
They played They played 2 games here. This place was packed because he was playing. Packed. It was in April. It was hot.
He was definitely a draw. Zazera right to the basket, up and scores. 43-27 Carbondale area as we near 3 minutes left here in the third. Now Elk Lake will go to work as Preston will drive, and there's a blocking foul, I believe, on Noah Morrow.
Yeah. Just didn't get there in time. And when he didn't, he stuck that knee out. And when you think about it, if he was going that way, you just play him. Just let him go. You don't have to step in front of him. Just let him go.
Inbound pass. Ryan with an open look, short on the jumper. Elk Lake gets it back, and they go right to the bucket. Preston misfires, and Carbondale has the rebound. Here comes Bailey Rumford. Outlet pass. Zazera. Rumford. Durkin will pop a 3. And Carbondale is on fire. They lead at 46-27.
That one looks sweet. That one nice.
When Archuk intercepts a pass, he wants to go coast to coast. He gets it to Zazera. Back outside, Durkin for another 3-point attempt. And it's 2 in a row for Pat Durkin from downtown. And Carbondale leads at 49-27. We'll go to a break on Adams Cable High School Basketball.
Too hot? Just call Spall. Too cold? Just call Spall. T.E. Spall & Son, where you'll always get our upfront pricing. Plus, now through Wednesday, own a new energy-saving AC system for just $2.84 a day with our exclusive guarantee. Plus, get 0% financing.
We called Spall, and not only do we save a lot of money,
But they're a name that you can trust. They get the job done fast, and they get it done right.
Just call Spall or see us now at callspall.com.
2:22 left, third quarter here in Carbondale as the Chargers lead the Warriors 49-27. Elk Lake will have the basketball and bring it the length of the court.
Steve, we often talk about momentum, but what a when a turnover leads to 2 threes in a row, 2 turnovers and 2 threes in a row, that's a momentum swing in itself.
Sure is, as Preston in traffic will kick it back outside. Hunsinger goes on the right side. Hunsinger had the ball go off his fingertips, and that is a backcourt violation called on Elk Lake. Now Carbondale will inbound the basketball. And Rumford, the 5'9" senior, averaging just about 6 points a ball game for the Chargers through 19 games this year. Oh, they get it into Durkin. He was wide open for an easy basket.
A little forearm in the back doesn't hurt either. Hey, what the referee doesn't see can't hurt him.
51-27 your score, Carbondale. Now Ryan will work the offense. Elk Lake tries to get the ball inside. They'll get it back to Ryan. Ryan will drive, fires up the shot, and draws the foul.
See, you know, you talk about the rule of verticality. I mean, when he forces his way into the man had his hand straight up that time. You know,
but were his feet moving?
I don't think it matters if your feet are moving as long as you're straight up there. Like when you're backing up, I mean, if you're backing up, you could back up as long as you're not going this way. As soon as you even think about going
forward.
Yeah, it's a foul. They talk about verticality in the pros a lot, you know, but the fact still remains: if you're forcing your way in there, that's you're causing the contact.
Ryan hit the second free throw as Elk Lake answers. 51-28, they trail. There's a ball tipped. Cesaro will maintain control for the Charger offense. Durkin, 15-footer. Off the iron, no good. Hunsinger with a big rebound for Elk Lake. As they come the other way, Ryan to the basket in traffic, short. Ryan with the putback, didn't get it, and draws the foul. With under 1 minute left, third quarter. Ryan back to the free throw line. We'll check his point production for you in a moment.
He had 11, and he's 1 for 3 from the foul line this half. He's doing a better job playing him on the defensive end.
And short on the second free throw. As the Chargers now with Keegan Durkin going to the basket and scores with a left hand. Keegan Durkin, 6-foot junior guard, makes it 53-28 Carbondale area as Ryan pulls up with a jump shot and is fouled. Will that be, was he beyond the three-point arc?
I believe he was, yep. Unless it's the foul after the shot. Must have been.
Elk Lake will inbound the basketball. Pass goes into McAleer. They get it back to Ryan, and he scores with a left hand.
We say, watch that inbounder.
53-30 as Elk Lake scores. Now Zazera, the 5'11 junior with a left hand. Gives it to Rossetti. Rossetti. Durkin drives in a crowd, fires up the shot, came up short, and will go to the free throw line.
Number 15, Joe McAleer. It's his first team second. Pat Durkin, to the line, shooting 2.
Pat Durkin is a 57% free throw shooter, averaging 6 points a ball game. And the shot rolls out.
That was three quarters down.
And Pat will have another free throw toss on the way. And he misses 2. Arnold with the rebound for the Warriors. Here they come. Ryan to the basket. Banks it off the glass. Won't fall. Ball goes out of bounds. Carbondale basketball with 12 seconds left, third quarter.
All right, get one good shot off.
Now Keegan Durkin for the Chargers. Defended by Arnold. Morrow, kick it back outside. 5 on the clock. Keegan Durkin to the basket and misfires. Ball is rebounded by Hunsinger with 0.2 of a second remaining here in the third quarter. Elk Lake will get the ball in. And McAleer will just let the time expire, and that will bring us to the end of the third quarter here in Carbondale, with the Chargers leading Elk Lake 53-30 here on Adams Cable High School Basketball.
When your car does this. Call us first.
Every job is perfect, or it doesn't leave the shop. That's the motto at Beston's Auto Body and Collision Center in Carbondale. In an accident, remember, it is your car and your choice to choose your repair center. Call Beston's Auto Body and Collision Center in Carbondale, well known for integrity, safety, and craftsmanship. For more information concerning your rights and the 10 things you need to know before having your car repaired, go to their website, bestonsautobody.com. Good luck to all area teams from Tony, Mike, Jeff, and the staff at Beston's Auto Body and Collision Center, Gordon Avenue, Carbondale. The Gabriel family and the staff at Lawrence A. Gabriel Funeral Home and Cremation Services Incorporated of Carbondale send best wishes to our local athletes and teams for a successful season. In your time of need, call 282-1219 for the ultimate in professional service from Lawrence A. Gabriel Funeral Home and Cremation Services Incorporated, 74 North Main Street and 2 Hospital Street, Carbondale.
Fourth quarter just getting underway in Carbondale, with the Chargers leading the Warriors 53-30 on a drive to the basket. Ryan scores with a left hand and draws the foul. Great leaping and great athletic ability going to the basket.
He's quick. He's quick off the dribble. He's going full tilt after on one step, on one dribble.
And the free throw is good. 53-33.
They got some young kids in the game for Carbondale.
Well, right now for Carbondale area, as Elk Lake goes to the basket. Ryan Belinas wearing number 12 in the ball game for the Chargers. And Bailey Rumford will run the floor show as he will bring the ball across midcourt, defended by Valvano. And Belinas. Outside they go. Jordan Rossetti wearing number 13. Belinas underneath the basket, fires up the shot, won't fall. Preston with the rebound. Here comes Elk Lake in transition. Preston works it in the corner. Valvano with a heavy shot, won't fall. The putback off the mark, rejected inside. And the outside shot misses, and Bobby Solitsky with the rebound for Carbondale. Menarchuk out in three-point land. Jordan Rossetti wearing number 13 in the game for the Chargers. He's the senior. And Menarchuk fires up a three, won't fall. Elk Lake has the basketball as Ryan will set it up. Ryan, long three, rims out. Ball is loose. Ryan gets it back, follows up the shot, won't fall. Jane with the rebound and the putback. Kobe Jane, the 6'2" senior, scores a deuce. And it's 53-35 Carbondale area. Now Solitsky as we near 6 minutes left, fourth quarter. They'll slow things down a bit. As Bailey Rumford will fire the ball on the far side. Belinas pocket picked as Ryan will score with a right hand. 53-35, and we have a timeout on the court with 5:37 remaining here in the fourth quarter. And we'll keep it right here, and we have a lot of people to thank Glenn for making high school basketball possible here on Channel 7. Of course, the general manager of Adams Cable Service, Wendy Hartman. Wendy, thank you very much for all of your cooperation. You make things so easy for us to broadcast these games, and It's great to be able to bring the basketball games to the public, so thank you for all of your help. Of course, thank you to the Director of Marketing, Stephanie Kemmerer. Stephanie, we couldn't do it without you. She's sitting across the way taking in tonight's ball game. Her daughter is a cheerleader, so glad to see Stephanie at the game. Of course, head-end technician Kyle Kemmerer. He also handles our live audio. Kyle, it is a pleasure working with you. We couldn't do it without you. Thanks for all of your help. Of course, thanks to the Carbondale Area School District and their athletic director, Eric Larson, as Selitsky pulls up with a jumper and misfires. Information Technology Director, Don McDonough, we thank him for getting us on the air on the internet with our live broadcast. A long outside shot is off the mark by Elk Lake, and Ryan will battle for it. He'll put it back up and banks it off the glass. Of course, thanks to the Carbondale Maintenance Department, they get us set up with a great vantage point, get the power here for us, so we thank you. And of course, to Frankie Carl Productions for the great video work as Monarchuk drains a three to make it 56-39 Carbondale. So a lot of people involved in the broadcast each and every year, and there's a long outside shot by Kobe Jane, and it's 56-42, and we have a timeout call by Carbondale Area. And we couldn't do it without all of our fine sponsors. A big thanks to the Comfort Doctors, T.E. Spall & Son Heating and Cooling. When you see Tom Spall, be sure and thank him for his support. NJS Systems and Controls, Route 6 Mayfield. For those of you in the Elk Lake area, if you need anything to do with hydraulics, whether you have a backhoe, machinery, NJS Systems and Controls is the place to be, place to call when you need help. By your local Napa Auto Parts store, Tonkin Auto Supply, longtime supporter of high school sports in the area. Of course, big thanks to Beston's Auto Body and Collision Center. Thank you very much for your support. Tom's Floor Shop of Child. Stop in and see Tom and Ronnie. It will be that time of year when you'll take a look at the flooring in your home and you'll want to upgrade things, so stop in. They have a great selection of ceramic tile, hardwood flooring, carpeting. Big thanks to Lawrence A. Gabriel Funeral Home and Cremation Services of Carbondale, and of course the McGovern Insurance Agency, a long-time supporter of athletics in the area, so we thank them for their support. And of course, thank you to the Roselle Department Store, Sam and the staff always there for the starting lineups. We appreciate all of your support as Bailey Rumford will get things going for Carbondale. Long outside shot won't fall for the Chargers. And with 4:22 left, we have a foul on the play.
Fouls on number 15, Joe McNair. His second. Bobby Selitsky to the line.
Matt McCaffrey didn't waste any time. He was getting his shot up.
Well, when you get in the ball game, you've got to make your presence felt, right?
Coach, here I am.
I'm here for you.
Anything you need.
As Landon Gabriel getting some of the seniors in the ball game with 4:22 left as Selitsky makes it 57-42.
No short arm that one.
Second shot too short. In transition, here comes Elk Lake, and Ryan scores.
They better put a rope on this guy. He's got about 23 points already.
57-44. McCaffrey will give it up. And Monarchuk drives and scores for the Chargers. Andrew Larson wearing number 41 in the ball game. Oh, there's a shot rejected by Selitsky.
Well, that's about four or five today.
He's having a great night defensively. Take a look at some of these players and how they've grown over the years into the players they are today from both ball clubs. Great to see as Kobe Jane will look to kick the ball back outside. And right inside they go to Preston, and he scores with a left hand. Nate Preston for Elk Lake, and it's 59-46 with 3.5 to play here in the fourth quarter. Selitsky goes inside, gets it back, will drive the baseline. Selitsky lost the ball. Players battle for it.
They got lucky that
Carbondale
time.
will keep it.
They got lucky.
And Selitsky will put the ball in play for the Chargers. And Menarchuk will take control. And they go to Bailey Rumford.
Bring it back out.
And with Carbondale leading 59-46, they can be just a little bit more selective. And McCaffrey goes to the basket and misfires. Elk Lake has it in transition. Here they come. Preston with the basketball will give it up. Jane with an open look for Elk Lake and drops a 3-ball on Carbondale. And the lead is down to 10, 59-49.
When do you realize?
Ball tipped away. Carbondale turns it over, and with 2:40 left, Elk Lake is within striking distance.
A lot of time left in this game.
2:40 is a lot of time. Now the Warriors in their half-court offense, and they foul on the play. 2:31. Menarchuk called for the personal, his first, team's 7th. And Menarchuk will check out and get a round of applause from the fans here in Carbondale. And Nate Preston is on the stripe for Elk Lake. He is a 47% free throw shooter. A little bit too heavy. Larson with the rebound. Battle for the ball. And Carbondale will inbound. And they will face some pressure here.
You see, this is what I don't get. When a team that's up by 20-some points is subbing, and as soon as he puts all these guys in, the other team starts to press. Time to put the other guys back in the game.
Inbound pass goes to Selitsky. Larson will kick it back outside. Jeff Catchmore in the ball game, blocks the shot. Catchmore goes to the basket. Shot was partially blocked. And Larson battling for the ball. And with 2:10 left, there's a foul on the play. And Bob Selitsky will inbound the basketball along the baseline. Pass goes to Larson, left wide open for the deuce. 61-49 Carbondale. Long outside shot won't fall for Jane. Ryan, open look, no good. Ball is rebounded, and Elk Lake will get it back. They'll work it back outside. Preston from downtown, no good.
There's a shot right here.
And this is a shot that won't fall for Ryan.
I think he rushed it. Just rushed it.
Just
wide
a little
open.
bit. And with 1:40 left, 61-49 the Chargers. Joe Herbert, wearing number 45, is in the ball game. So we're getting to see a lot of players in the game here tonight. Long down court pass. Here is Rumford. Hacked on the play.
That's the one you just fake. Let him go right to the wall and lay it in.
That will place Bailey Rumford on the free throw line with 1:37 remaining here in the fourth quarter. And Carbondale leading Elk Lake 61-49. And rattles it in. Nicholas Tierney, wearing number 33, also in the Charger lineup. 2 in a row for Bailey Rumford, 63-49. And as we near 1 minute left here in the fourth quarter, outside shot by Vanderfelts won't fall, and Selitsky collects the carom.
Well, Steve, I can't believe it's done.
This is our final broadcast
Wow.
of the year. How can you imagine how quickly it goes? I mean, you take a look, we get going with the Toronis tournament, but as I was talking with Nick before the ball game as Selitsky will launch a three and knocks it down with 1:03 remaining. You do the Toronis tournament, you might do a doubleheader on a Saturday, one game during the week. Portion of your schedule is already finished, and here we are in the final game.
You know, it's top heavy though, because you get going and you have to get going quick, because once the Christmas tournament is over, everything just comes at you.
Everything gets going. We'll take a look. The second half of Lackawanna League Division play will be concluding next week. 66-49, Carbondale. Alex Hunsinger tied up on the play, and the ball is taken away by Carbondale. On the fast break, the Chargers with Jeff Catchmore working it back outside. Catchmore with an opportunity, short jumper, and he draws the foul with 33 seconds left. So good luck to both Elk Lake and Carbondale area in their remaining games. And for the Chargers, they will begin to set their sights on Riverside as Catchmore misses the free throw. Jeff Catchmore is a junior. And the second shot won't fall, rebounded by Carbondale, and the putback won't fall for Joe Herbert, wearing number 45. And with 28.9 seconds left, we'll walk the length of the court as Elk Lake will go to the line. And also good luck to the Elk Lake Warriors. Coming up on the 13th of February, they will be at Forest City and end their regular season with Lackawanna Trail. Great to have the Warriors on Adams Cable here tonight. And the final 20 seconds of today's Lackawanna League Boys Basketball Crossover, as the Chargers will play out the remaining time on the clock. Oops. And that will do it, as Carbondale will win it here tonight over Elk Lake by the score of 66-49. Congratulations to the Chargers and Landon Gabriel as they improve their overall record to 11 wins and 9 losses. In Division III, they are now 4 wins and 1 loss. For Elk Lake, their overall mark stands at 10 wins and 10 losses. And in Division IV, of course, they will get set to take on the Foresters.
Well, it's pretty evenly spread out scoring for Carbondale, and good defense. They had, except for the fact that they had a tough time stopping Ryan. He is a good player, so you always have tough time stopping good players. But they're 4-1. Everything's in their hands now. If they can beat Riverside, then they go, as we said, go to Holy Cross.
They actually control their own destiny.
They certainly do.
So good luck to Carbondale in their battle against Riverside. And the district playoffs right around the corner, so we hope you can get out and enjoy the playoffs around the area.
I guess that's what we do now, Steve, since
Yes.
we just go to come to games and sit and relax. Enjoyable. I enjoyed it. Again, another season of football, basketball.
It was a great year, and we thank you for making this a great season of Adams Cable High School basketball. And it's all been brought to you, of course, by Adams Cable Service, by the Comfort Doctors, T.E. Spall & Son Heating and Cooling, NJS Systems and Controls, Route 6 Mayfield, by your local Napa Auto Parts store, Tonkin Auto Supply, Beston's Auto Body and Collision Center, Tom's Floor Shop, your first step to a beautiful home, Main Street Childs, Lawrence A. Gabriel Funeral Home and Cremation Services Incorporated, with locations at 74 North Main Street and 2 Hospital Street, and by the McGovern Insurance Agency. Your starting lineups presented today by the Roselle Department Store. For Glenn Muskowski, Nick Homick, and Kyle Kemmerer in the Adams Cable Studio, I'm Steve Young. Thanks for joining us all season long. Till next time, so long from Carbondale.